We're in Lake Tahoe. Built a fire. Rain has just stopped. It's not great weather, but we're in a pretty nice place. Here's our site.
We just got to Lake Tahoe. It's so exciting. But on our way in, though, we could see, when our first view of the lake, there were whitecaps out there, and all week it's supposed to be lousy weather. We'll see how all that turns out. But you can't go wrong. You're still in Lake Tahoe. Lots to do.
Still beautiful.
Yeah, we want to. Things we want to do include. We want to do a lot of paddleboarding. We're going to South Lake Tahoe. Maybe even do a little gambling and shopping. Go out to eat. We'd like to find a place to ride our electric bike. Maybe take a drive around the entire lake and check out towns like Tahoe City. What's the other one called?
Kings Beach.
And we'd like to check out Sand Harbor
State Park.
Sand Harbor State Park, and maybe do a beach day there. We'll find out how it all goes down.
Yeah, hopefully the weather will hold out.
Yeah.
A few hours after we arrived and set up camp, it grew dark, so we enjoyed a campfire and watched the stars. The next morning, we drove north along the eastern shore of Lake Tahoe to the Sand Harbor State Park in Nevada. The first thing we did when we got there was ride along the Tahoe East Shore Trail on our electric bike. And here's our ride. Gina, wait up!
Where'd you find that?
Some kid in town traded the F-150 straight up. I can get 20 miles per charge on this hog.
You know what, Tommy? Just when I think you can't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself.
You still want to go to California?
Oh yeah.
The trail is situated on the eastern shoreline of Lake Tahoe, running from Incline Village to Sand Harbor State Park. The trail is approximately 3 miles long, making it a relatively short but enjoyable bike ride. One of the main attractions of the Tahoe East Shore Trail is its breathtaking natural beauty. Hikers and bikers are treated to crystal clear waters, pristine beaches, and panoramic vistas of Lake Tahoe. In addition to hiking and biking, the trail is also suitable for picnicking, bird watching, and photography. Parking is available at various points along the trail, but it can get crowded during the peak seasons of the summer, so it's a good idea to arrive early. The Tahoe East Shore Trail provides an opportunity to immerse yourself in the natural beauty of Lake Tahoe's eastern shore while enjoying outdoor activities. It's a must-visit destination for anyone exploring the Lake Tahoe region. After enjoying the bike ride, we settled in at Sand Harbor State Park to enjoy some water activities. At the park, there is a peninsula separating 3 separate beaches. We chose to set up camp at the southernmost beach. This park is known for its stunning sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, and dramatic Sierra Nevada mountain backdrops. Sand Harbor is renowned for its stunning scenery, including unique rock formations and underwater boulders. The Sand Harbor beaches are perfect for swimming and sunbathing, as well as water activities such as kayaking and paddleboarding. In the park, there is an informative visitor center where you can learn more about the natural and cultural history of the area. At this visitor center, I learned a few things about the clarity of the lake. Well, it's clear to see that this lake has very clear water. But did you know its clarity had been dropping for decades? The states of California and Nevada, which share the border of Lake Tahoe, are actively working to restore lake clarity to its historic 97.4 feet, and they have been making some progress. For example, in 2022, Lake Tahoe's average annual clarity was 71.7 feet compared to only 61 feet in 2021. Next to the visitor center is a bar and grill where we went and picked up lunch and something to drink. We did quite a bit of paddleboarding in this area to explore all of the beaches and coves. As we were planning to arrive at Lake Tahoe, we looked at the weather forecast and noticed most days the highs were only going to be in the 60s and some days even lower than that, and water temperature was only in the 50s. We purchased some wetsuits and Gina picked hers up at an Amazon lockbox in Carson City on our way to Lake Tahoe. There's Gina in her wetsuit. Like you're in the tropics in a wetsuit. We were here in early to mid-June and the temperatures were pretty chilly, and these wetsuits were a godsend. The next time we go to Lake Tahoe, we're planning on arriving in mid-July. All right, we've packed up the paddle boards. We're just relaxing on the beach, but we packed them up because we got big thunderheads forming over just north of the lake. So we wanted to be ready to go when it starts rolling in. Little did we know that would be just the beginning of the cool, rainy weather we would experience at Lake Tahoe. Most of the rainy stuff we edited out to spare you the misery of the cold and rain. After all, rain or no rain, how can you go wrong at Lake Tahoe? The next day, we took a drive along the Lake Tahoe Loop. The loop typically follows a combination of Highway 89 on the west and north shores of the lake and Highway 50 on the south shore. The distance around Lake Tahoe's shoreline is approximately 72 miles and can take anywhere from a couple hours to all day, depending on how much exploring you want to do. The drive offers numerous pullouts and vista points where you can stop and take in panoramic views of the lake, surrounded by the towering peaks of the Sierra Nevada. The loop passes through charming towns like Kings Beach, Tahoe City, and Incline Village. Emerald Bay State Park is a must-visit spot along the loop. The park features the iconic Emerald Bay and the historic Vikings Holm Castle. Unfortunately, on this trip, we didn't get a chance to go to Emerald Bay. If you're interested in seeing some footage of that, we have a video that I'll leave in the description. We ended another great day in Lake Tahoe, enjoying our campsite and playing a rousing game of cornhole. All right, it's Saturday morning and we're getting a really late start. We're making it a work day so far, getting a video ready, and but it is a decent day so far. It's supposed to turn bad by the end of the day and tomorrow's supposed to be lousy, so we're gonna try to get out at least, just walk over to the beach and maybe do some paddleboarding today. While in Lake Tahoe, we stayed at the Zephyr Cove RV Park and Campground. If you're interested in this campground, we've done a review on that, and I'll put a link to that in the description. Across the street from the campground is the Zephyr Cove Beach. It is a picturesque and popular beach located on the eastern shore of Lake Tahoe in Nevada. Zephyr Cove Beach features a long stretch of golden sand that gently slopes into the crystal clear waters of Lake Tahoe, offering visitors a serene and inviting place to relax and enjoy the outdoors. The beach is set against a backdrop of tall pine trees and the majestic Sierra Nevada mountains, creating a breathtaking scenic view. Visitors to Zephyr Cove Beach can partake in a variety of recreational activities, including swimming, sunbathing, beach volleyball, and picnicking. The beach also has a marina where you can rent boats for cruising on the lake or taking a scenic tour. The calm waters of the cove make it an ideal spot for kayaking and paddleboarding. Additionally, there are amenities such as a beachside restaurant and bar. Despite the cold waters of mid-June, we could not resist going out and paddleboarding every chance we had. We would paddleboard up and down the shoreline, discovering new little coves.
I'm out here on Lake Tahoe and I found myself a little pile of rock to pull the paddleboard on to take a little break. And right now Gina's paddling up towards me.
Overall, Zephyr Cove is a tranquil oasis where visitors can soak in the natural beauty of Lake Tahoe while enjoying a range of outdoor activities, making it a popular destination for both locals and tourists.
All right, last day here in Lake Tahoe. It has been gloomy and raining since last night. I mean, it's right now down to just a very faint sprinkle, but it has killed the liveliness here. Let's go down and look at the beach. A few people up at the bar. There's a few hearty souls on the beach. When it's nice, people are playing volleyball, music, crowded beach. Not so much today. You can't even see the mountains across the lake. The geese are disappointed because they don't have anybody to beg for food from. Gina's checking out the paddle boards, wishing she could go paddle boarding. I don't even think there's anybody here to rent them from today. They're just not even bothering. Oh well. We'll be moving on tomorrow. Because of this weather, we were thinking we were going to go over to Emerald Bay to Viking's home today. But because of the weather, we just decided to do laundry and stick around the camp.
Since it was a cloudy, rainy day, we decided that we'd spend a little time down in South Lake Tahoe, which was less than 5 miles from our campsite. While here, we did quite a bit of walking around and sightseeing, as well as shopping.
Tommy has managed to shrink on this trip.
A fellow tourist offered to take our picture together, but instead took lots of videos.
Cheese.
All that walking around and shopping and sightseeing sure made me hungry, so we stopped at the Baked Bear to get a custom ice cream sandwich.
We just ordered custom-made ice cream sandwiches at the Baked Bear, and Gina got...
I got a chocolate chip cookie, cheesecake ice cream, and a butter cookie on top.
And I got right down here, brownie on the bottom, chocolate chip cookie on the top, and mint chip ice cream in the middle.
On the Nevada side of the city, you'll find a lively casino scene with resorts like Harvey's and Harrah's. They offer entertainment, gaming, and nightlife.
If you play this machine, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a prize.
Yeah, I think so.
We rounded out our day here at the Base Camp Pizza Company. It was a cozy retreat from all the rainy, cold weather outside, and the pizza was excellent.
If you listen real carefully, you can hear the rain coming down. Got the space heater running, it's like in the 40s outside. And I got to give it to our neighbors. They're over there. They've built a couple shelters
two campers together, and they built a fire. I don't know if it's under their tent or what, but they're making the best of it. We're hunkered inside. We're hunkered inside, just enjoying life. So here we are. It's actually kind of cozy. It's raining outside. Gina doesn't like it. It has kind of been a bummer of a year so far. It's been a lot of rain and cool weather. We have yet to really have some nice weather. Wow, there's quite the river flowing down the walkway. That place that floods down at the bottom, there's nobody in that site tonight. But here we are, making the most of it. After raining all day, here's our last night here in Lake Tahoe. We're enjoying probably the best fire we've had. The rains have stopped. It's the calmest night we've had here. Here's Gina coming up.
The water is glassier than I've seen it the whole time.
That's what I was just saying, that it's the calmest night. It's like Tahoe's happy to see us leave.
Apparently.
But anyhow, we just finished watching the Denver Nuggets win a national championship. So we're really happy, and we decided we'd celebrate by doing a rare thing and having a drink.
Today's the day that we move on, and it is the most beautiful weather we've seen the whole time here. But we managed to have a lot of fun despite not perfect weather.